welcome to mobility. We have a full body mobility set right here, though it's only 5 moves. We're gonna just move through it, not very long. This is very short, but it will help you to get feeling really good in your full body. So we're gonna start by doing a standing knee hug. Just keeping one foot planted on the ground, hug the other knee into your chest, and then let it come down. If hugging your knee is too difficult, just bring it up and bring it down. And then you can sort of play with, can you grab onto your ankle? Can you grab a little bit further? Sometimes it just takes a little bit time for our bodies to warm up before we can feel the stretch. And this is definitely a balance challenge as well. All right, let's do one more. And then take it to the other side. So bringing that knee in. If you're feeling ready, you can try to give it that hug. Big hug. Stand up nice and tall. And this is a good release of your lower back. And it just overall warms up that body. Last one. Excellent. Okay. Next up is a single leg deadlift. This can be a little tricky, so I want you to think about a seesaw. Your head is one end of the seesaw, your foot is the other end of the seesaw. One foot stays on the ground, the other foot comes up into the air, but everything from head to foot stays in one straight line. So, and you can drop your hands. This will allow you to have a little more balance. And all we do is come down in that seesaw and up, but everything stays in a nice straight line. It can be hard to see this for yourself. So if you can set yourself up next to a mirror or record yourself, then you can see if you're doing a straight line or not. It's not actually as easy as I make it sound. All right, one more on this side. And then let's switch over to the other side. But here what we're doing is moving through the entire back body from your foot all the way to your mid back. And move through your hips. This is just an overall excellent exercise, but the thing that I want you to really pay attention to is, are you keeping that straight line, keeping the seesaw? The seesaw doesn't bend, and you shouldn't either, all right? One more, and rest, okay. Next, we're going to reach our fingers down towards the ground and then walk them out until you're into a down dog position. So your feet are pressing back towards the floor. Your bottom is high up in the air and you're pressing back. Once you've gotten, I want you to actually see if you can press back a little bit further into your calves and into your heels. You might be able to put your heels down. I cannot. I want you to press back in the heels of your hands and then get that butt up nice and high, and then drop one heel and raise the other so that you're stretching just one calf, and then switch. So, and then we switch and switch, and we're just going to do it one more time. Switch on each side and switch, and then drop both heels. Press that butt up towards the ceiling for one more second, and then bring your knees down. That's the hardest part of today. All right, then press back so that you're sitting back on your heels, and bring your forehead as close to the ground as you can. Then press up onto your hands and your knees. Come all the way through, pressing your hips down towards the ground and looking up towards the ceiling. And then we press our butt back and then sit back on our heels again. Feel the stretch if you can through your shoulders, your arms, your chest, and then come forward and then press those hips down towards the ground. So we're working through your spine here. So mobility is really about the increasing range of motion or decreasing if you have a hypermobile body, the range of motion through your joints. All right, press those hips forward. And we need mobility no matter how old we are. Although the older we get, the more we need it if we want to stay flexible. Press those hips back towards your heels. And then come forward. Press those hips down towards the ground, look up towards the ceiling. And one more time. Press back to child's pose. And back to cobra. Oh, beautiful. And then we're going to end on our backs. So come onto your back, bring your feet, your knees up, and I want your feet about the width of your mat. From here, we're gonna just drop our legs from one side so they come down, and they can come down only as far as you feel it feels good, and then switch over to the other side. And then back to the center. So we're just dropping the legs from one side, and then to the other. And this is really, really great for releasing lower back pain, tightness in your hamstrings, and very important, if anything ever hurts, stop and don't do it. So keep that in mind. Let's do 2 more on each side. And then you can turn yourself over onto your side and press yourself up, and you did an amazing thing for yourself today by doing this mobility. I'm so glad you were here. Thank you.